Energizing combo set. Hearty noodle.
Hello, hello. It is I. Inu has returned after how long has it been since I last streamed? Let me check. I can't even check. I don't know. I think it's been a couple months. Been high-key busy with, you know, life stuff, but I'm back. It's probably gonna be a short and quick stream. I want to get some stuff done out the way first. I wanted to look at this new character. What was her name again? I forgot. Seed. Oh yeah, of course Seed. I saw her trailer like a month ago. Got me emotional. I don't know if I'm gonna pull for her because I really want I think Orphe and Magus. I forgot her name. Is it Orpheus? I'm not entirely sure what her name is, but yeah, in 2 days her banner is gonna come after Seed, so I don't know. Got a trigger rerun. Yeah, but yeah, I wanted to at least check out. I haven't seen any Seed gameplay, so I did want to check her out. How do I do that? How does one do that? And then I'm gonna also do a little bit of the story, maybe finish it in like multiple days, because I'm only gonna be on for like a couple hours of it at a time. I'm not gonna finish it all in one go, so yes, that is what is happening. And my stream looks okay, so yeah, let's see what this girl has got. Look at the feet! Look at the feet! I claim this. Oop. Get all that. Nice. Also, I just woke up, so my voice is kind of like depressing right now. So I'm gonna do triggers thing real quick. It's been so long since I played this game on controller. I've been like doing the dailies on my phone.
Recalibrating. Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to play.
Increase firepower. Supporting position. You're in my sights. Copy.
Oh.
Recalibrating. Yeah. Increase firepower.
Wait, what?
Time to pin them down.
I still don't get how to play Nekomata. Her range is like really short. Kind of confusing to me.
Increase firepower. Supporting position. I'll pierce right through. Over here. Time to sharpen my claws. Show no mercy.
Oh shit.
Engaging my parts.
You're so washed.
One with the wind. Fire support ready.
Oh my god, what am I doing?
Bye bye, suckers. Increase my nuisance. Time to pin them down. I'll pierce right through. Behave now. Don't hesitate. I'm here.
I can't hit anything with Nekomata, bro. Alright, I went silent for a minute because like I had to figure out the controls. Yeah, man. I'm kind of sad about the story because I kind of know like the big fight. Like I just saw a clip or like a little snippet of it, and on Twitter, and then I like quickly exited the app. But damn, I kind of know like I know who the final battle is between, so that kind of sucks. Okay, I did not read that. Whoa, look at she's on the scooter. How does she sprint? Okay, she's kind of cool. Let's hear her basic attacks. Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to see your animation. Okay. What the fuck? Oh, that's fucking... What the fuck? Oh, that's fucking cool. Okay, press DX special attack. What did that do? Okay, I don't really know what that did. Seed, recover steel charge. Oh, okay, that was like the massive attack we did. Okay. Yeah.
That's on me and Seed Senior. Seed Senior, punch him again.
Oh, okay, that's the big one. That's the big boy one. Okay. So what is she, like a support? What is she? Oh my! You see that? You see the angles? The optimal angles?
So annoying. Definitely not my type. Going a little harder, Boulder.
What the fuck? Yo, this is like... It's literally like Titanfall.
Firepower at maximum.
What does that do?
Lock on.
Dude, I kind of want to eat, bro.
This out wide open.
Should I? No, that was really cool. I had no intentions of pulling speed, I'm not gonna lie. But that was really cool. Bro. Not gonna lie. I might have to... Shit. She-bar. She-bar. Hmm. Maybe we'll just build our pity a little bit, you know? Oh, but the agents are like not it. Cool and Ambi, those are the base characters. I really need Orphe. I can't do this. Maybe I might get on tomorrow and debate it again whether to pull, but right now I can't. I can't pull. Can't pull. Okay, let's do the story. It's story time, baby. It is story time. Start. Go. Hearing 2.2 stories cinema. And I really hope it is, so let's Let's go on with it. Weiss is looking over a message from someone, his face turning serious. The kind of look that says, here comes another tough job. Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn and walk away. Good timing, Belle. Talk about bad timing. The mayor sent a message earlier saying, give me a call when both you siblings are together. An official message from the mayor usually means something big is about to happen. Should we contact him right away? Simulated signals from city administration surged through the encrypted line. After a few seconds of whispering white noise, a familiar image and voice emerged from the audio-visual device.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well. The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Wi-Fi Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
The city's air isn't great, but the real concern is the
My
miasma
doggies.
still spreading through Wi-Fi Peninsula. Do you have any plans
Hey,
to handle it, Mr.
oi.
Mayor?
Sorry, my dog.
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the danger still posed by the Exaltists. Miasma is a natural byproduct within the Hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices. That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon, but the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices, which has caused miasma to spread rampantly within the Hollow.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of forgot everything that happened in 2.1. So I'm kind of lost in the story right now.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Wi-Fi Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in
Oh
the
my
region.
gosh, my dog keeps barking.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula, and the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived. Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments.
Which one was Ferox?
Seriously endangering the safety and interests of Wi-Fi Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon,
Oh my.
but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Wi-Fi Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and operations by the city government in Wi-Fi Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in. A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Wi-Fi Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
Lorenz, is that the green herd woman? Or am I tripping?
The defense force wasn't involved with the issues in Wi-Fi Peninsula before, so why'd they show up now?
Wi-Fi Peninsula is a key porcelain production area after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides. Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man.
Okay,
Ruthless
never
would
mind,
be the
it's
mildest way
a
to
man.
describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Wi-Fi Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power struggle between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Of Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with poor Salumex and the defense force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests. I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunquay Summit can act directly this time. But for you, Phaethon...
Yes, Phaethon. A legend among proxies. An outlaw of the underground. The last disciple of a secret research institute. Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand. The one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
To be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage.
Oh my
I
gosh.
spotted the name OBOL Squad on the Defense Force's unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you. I believe they could be a trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Missy
OBOL
Zoltan,
Squad
who
is
worked with you during
finally
the
a thing
investigation
now.
into the Exaltists
They got so
Force
many
Lumix.
people in OBOL
I
Squad.
assume you're already well acquainted with her.
So we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operation.
Special holotech advisors.
You'll be introduced as Special Holotech Advisors and the Mayor's Special Envoy for military operations during your visit with the Defense Force. Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
Oh yeah, about our teacher.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolde in advance.
Isolde,
Specific
that's her
plans and
name.
arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolde and OBOL Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to.
Dude, I
You
remember.
both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it.
I remember when OBOL Squad just had Soldier 11. Now look at the glow up. They have a full squad now. Okay, taking down the Exaltists, the Defense Force. Looks like this job won't be easy. I hope we don't run into any trouble. But hey, we get to team up with OBOL Squad again. Soldier 11 and Trigger will be happy to see you too, right, Belle? But of course, a couple of new acquaintances we've crossed paths before. But before heading out, maybe we should let Ishu and Shifu and the others know. Yeah, sorry Ishan, we're gonna leave Temple for a bit. I've been expecting you, Belle. Don't give me that Ishu and Shifu is all knowing look. I only knew because the mayor contacted me in advance. It seems that really is why you're here. Yunquay Summit is on good terms with the mayor, so we can't directly get involved in Defense Force affairs, which means I have no choice but to send my talented student. I won't bring shame to this sect. Shaming the sect is the least of your worries. The Exaltists play dirty, and the Defense Force throws its weight around. You're neither skilled enough nor strong enough to deal with either of them alone. That's why you have to act with the utmost caution. Your own safety has to come first before you try to help anyone else. Alright, Suibin Temple isn't going anywhere. Get a good night's rest here tonight, then go take care of what you need to do. Remember, if you get into any trouble out there, just give them your Shifu's name. Carefully calibrate the HDD system. Oh my god, what am I reading? You carefully calibrate the HDD device in Suibin Temple's inner chamber. Then spend some time chatting with your senior brothers and sisters. Before you realize it, the night has finally fallen. That didn't even say finally, it said already, and I changed the whole word to finally. Dude, my reading is atrocious. Defense Force sent word. We're meeting up with OBOL Squad tomorrow morning. The coordinates are in the Lemnian Hollow. We're meeting in the Hollow? That's right, the Defense Force wants to link up with OBOL Squad during the operation. Afterward, we're to return to their base together. Supposedly, it's meant to help us work more smoothly with OBOL Squad, and to test our capabilities as well as the Mayor's special envoys. Yeah, just forgive my whole reading, bro. Just you're gonna have to bear through it. I've spent the whole afternoon turning the HDD device. It's pretty much done. You should take it easy and rest up for tomorrow's operation. Go to sleep. Yes, immerse me. Immerse me in the story. Season 2, Chapter 3. Do not go gentle into the good night. In a dream made from electrical impulses and numerical signals in Magus memory. Okay, so Magus is, I think the robot tail thing? Robot tail gun? Yeah.
The Hollow hit City Center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
Here come the PTSD war flashbacks.
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid.
Can I see like the whole picture without?
The Hollow hit...
Doesn't matter.
Let me guess.
Oh shit!
The track we're
I
guarding
can't
this
see
time
it.
is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Magus, you're late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still,
What's the Denny gun?
they've got a point. Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Agamemnon.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup. Obsidian Division, Agamemnon Squad, requesting backup.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Fall back. No. No. We have to kill it. Whatever it takes. Get back.
Is that a?
I'm from Yunkoi Summit.
Okay, it's Ishan's sister.
We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Everyone. We can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We can't back down. We cannot fall back. So, is this the end? Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything. I've already lost everything.
Captain? Captain Magus? Nagus? Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
Was Magus a person before? Oh, I'm confused. Was she a person before she turned into a robot tail?
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the Meta School to enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
She sounds like from Orphe sounds like Aegis from Persona 3 Reload.
I don't sleep. It's a
I'm gonna look that up later.
self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty. And stop eavesdropping on me.
Yes, Captain Magus!
I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again.
I can't unhear it. It literally sounds like Aigis talking.
But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus. I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected. It feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on. Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I need to save for Orphe and Magus. Like, I love Seed, but as soon as I saw Orphe, like a couple patches ago, I was like, bro. Oop, I forgot to read that. Look, it's Trigger! Oh, look at Soldier 11 and Seed in the back. You left the sniper to wait here all alone? That's not how an assault trooper should operate, Orphe. Huh? But you were the one who woke up late. I told you, that was a necessary systems check and maintenance. Now, getting into position early to cover their squad mate's part is part of a sniper's job too, isn't it? Let's head to the operation briefing before the colonel scores everyone in OBOL squad for being late. We get to see Orphe's model. Dude, yeah. Look at, she looks so cool. Like, okay, I'm not trying to look there. I'm just that angle looks sus, but that is not where I'm trying to look. Oh, look at the military Bangu. Bravo 6, going dark. The fuck? OBOL squad assemble! Captain Magus. Even after all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. Huh? Aren't I a model soldier? You, Seed, you're a soldier too. If you join the scouts, Seed, you'd definitely be an honor scout. I feel like there's a memory somewhere in my past. Something about being in the scouts. If I were busy taking care of Seed Senior, or weren't busy taking care of Seed Senior, I'd absolutely be an honored member. Captain, we've got about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we're late for the operation briefing, depending on whether we're doing them one-handed or two. Let's hurry to the operation briefing, or we'll be punished as squad members before we ever get the chance to become honored ones. I can still walk around. Wait, can I go down? Your Sea Gaze Road has been okay, no I can't. Alright, operation briefing? Oh, it's Isolde. The members of OBOL squad are gathered around the command table.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltis stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumix, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltis communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by OBOL. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations.
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
True.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy
Michael.
from the city government will
I
be
love Trigger
assisting
so
OBOL
much.
Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Yeah, it's your boy.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist OBOL Squad in the
Technical
operation.
advisor. Definitely not a proxy.
Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the hollow.
Are we using EOS or are we just gonna meet them straight up in person? I haven't seen EOS in a fat minute. Ooh, sheesh.
The Exaltists have
Oh,
long
cutscene?
plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis.
Aegis.
Gear up
Aegis?
and get ready.
You mean Aegis?
OBOL Squad reporting in. We are at the target hollow.
Bro, that intro was giving Modern Warfare vibes. It was giving Major COD vibes. Oh, we get to play as Orphe? Wait. Okay. Off field. Okay, so they're aftershock units.
Blitz Squad in position.
Aegis Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
What the? What?
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the
Don't know
mayor's
how that
envoy.
works.
Must be someone pretty important if they've got OBOL Squad handling the pickup.
They're very powerful, but also a very nice person. Oh, so what sort of person are you exactly?
Let's save the chit-chat for after the mission. Stay focused on the battle.
Ow, fuck. Is she a stunner? What is she? Can I look at her kit? Oh my god, this is so adorable. Look at her. She's feeding chickens. Okay, sorry, I got stun locked. Can I see her? Nope, that's my profile. Awkward. I can't see your kit. I don't know how to see your kit. Holy shit, that thing goes. Her tail goes far. Okay, what it? Cute. Okay, what does? Okay. When I have full charge, I think that's when I do the hold attack. Is she clumsy? Okay. Okay, so she's the it's her. Okay. Oh wait, there's Eos.
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
Just call me Lord Faithin.
You can call me Lord Faithin. Okay, I'm kidding. I thought that might lighten the mood a little. Just call me Proxy.
So this is the amazing Miss Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
I literally just said my name's Phaethon, but okay.
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Miss Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with OBOL Squad.
Oh, don't worry. I'm the best proxy in
I'm
town.
an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
A hero from the underworld sounds pretty cool.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit,
Batman.
that sounds pretty cool.
I am Batman.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you.
So long as you're standing by the right values.
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us. At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Bro, you really don't know about me.
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11.
I really like that.
Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy. I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections, that wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
You're... Oh, hello? Hello?
There are more enemies than we expected.
Agent Squad, report your status! Agent Squad, come in!
Which one is Aegis Squad?
What? Captain and I... Oh no. Still no response.
Electromagnetic interference is pretty common in Hollow. Guessing from interference.
Holy cow, she's going crazy in the background. Also, my frames are like kind of... Oh yeah, let me see your ult. What the fuck?
Seed and the others should be okay.
The fastest way to get comms back is to disable the nearby jamming devices.
Look at her in the background. Oh my god, she did.
Around us is getting thicker.
Ether activity.
Oh.
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Oh.
Searching for the mission target.
Oh, I like that. I like that transition. That was cool.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ. Blitz Squad, do you copy?
Feel my strength.
Comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first, then regroup with the captain ASAP. I wonder if the
Oh my god, that's so sick!
I mean, the envoy and the captain have met up safely. Adjusting for wind. Pin them down.
Oh my god, dude.
Hi.
Fire support ready.
Good. Oh, the area's all clear now. All
Okay.
those annoying pests.
See?
Good riddance.
Come in, Blitz Squad. Do you copy?
Seed feels really good to play. Oh my god.
Seems that annoying signal interference is still floating around in the air.
The enemy control room is just ahead. It's packed with communications gear.
Found the jammer switch. I'll turn it off. As the switch flips down, the hum of machine somewhere in the comm room comes to a halt.
Agent Squad, come in.
Shit!
Agents reporting in. We read you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment.
Well, why is this guy so crazy?
Agent Squad, are there any ether transmission terminals inside the control room?
Continuing combat until target.
Roger. New objective.
Dude, why is this guy so tanky?
The transmission system.
Devastating strike.
That guy was so tanky for no reason. It's a switch linked to the ether transmission device. A successful decryption signal flashes from Seed Senior's data port, and the once turbulent ether in the transmission system grows still.
Remote support. In position.
Sheesh, okay, Trigger.
The ether transmission system.
Bro, I
has been
like how
shut
they're
down.
doing this.
Great. That cuts off the supply of miasma.
We eliminate the remaining enemies. Blitz Squad has finished clearing out the remaining enemies.
Oh, damn.
Roger. Aegis Squad has successfully secured a data copy from the control room.
Excellent. That about does it for our recon objectives. Meet up at the target location.
Copy that. Aegis out.
Those things look like coffins. They're kind of creepy.
What's a coffin? It's a thing
Yo,
where
did they
people
fix
are
the
laid to
dialogue?
rest.
I just realized
Laid to rest?
they fixed the dialogue.
Oh, you mean like Seed Senior?
There's no like weird pauses in it anymore. Unless like, yeah, I think they did. This is an ether research device built by Personal Lumix. Alice calls it Obscura. Obscura? That was one in the report we handed over to Commander Isolde. Are there just regular ether research equipment? I doubt it's that simple. Anything tied to the Exaltus is bound to be suspicious. I felt something ominous too. Are you saying that are you saying the Defense Force has some information on it? You'll get the intel when you need to know. For now, let's keep moving. What a difficult person to work with. Don't be discouraged, Miss Special Envoy. I've been around the captain for a while and still think. Keep moving. Oh, it's a little Bangu thing. I still haven't explored all of the new areas, or the combat areas.
The unknown device. Now analyzing. Network communication structure detected.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Looks like Proxy's quite the skilled hacker.
You're amazing, Proxy.
You're not secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep.
I have standards.
I have standards.
Communication structure analysis 50% complete.
I didn't grab that. What the heck? Easy. Dude, that wasn't. That was what? Why was that level so easy? Nice.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumex. Not gonna lie, they look pretty ominous.
Porcelumex? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
Not everyone in the company is bad. Hopefully.
Even if they're not all bad, Funny still played a part in this.
I feel like everyone in Porcelumix is just like either shady or they kind of just like they're just doing stuff for their own success.
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
Blitz.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the envoy for all her hard work, too. You were also amazing in battle. I was just doing my duty.
Oh. Hello? Damn, look at Seed. Oh, he's gone.
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
Are we okay? So I think Seed's story is gonna be like us meeting her in the past, similar to Trigger.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumex investigation.
Oh wait, oh
I remember.
true. Actually, yeah.
Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself. But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting. Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
Seed Senior? Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs. You carry the same scent as me, Proxy.
What?
You must be quite knowledgeable in this field.
Huh?
Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
The Defense Force,
You're not
or
one to
rather,
talk, bro.
OBOL Squad's comms channel always seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as the commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution. All right, everyone, that's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
I just realized Orphe's ears. Is she an elf? Leave it to me.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about. But No one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's skills are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
What can I say?
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
They won't be able to escape.
I got this.
I got this. What, you read nothing? Oh, cutscene.
Inside those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Seed, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total.
Ooh!
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Help! Help! Thank you.
Now we're all clear. All enemies eliminated.
He just disappears? Amid the thunderous stomps of heavy machinery and shrill, hysterical screams, Seed brings in the Exaltus captives.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
The final sacrifice is about to begin. How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Joker, I laugh.
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
What the fuck is happening?
Hey, Seed Senior, you've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator. That often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting New Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high
Jesus Christ.
and military-grade high-energy lasers.
Bring out the 50 cal.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty.
Who wants to shoot them with 50 cal
civilians were
bullets?
deceived into joining.
That's
In
crazy.
other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
I'm just saying, we just need information first.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
I like her emote. That was funny.
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not
What
yet.
do you mean? I'm in this shit with you.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other, or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
Alright. There's something urgent that needs our attention now.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Waife Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian Division could deal with that many monsters.
the entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly connected. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Yeah. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
Caught.
The proxy has a point. But
Caught me there.
There's something suspicious about the Obscura and Wi-Fi Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant!
Is it the tale of Tsundere? In the depths of Lemnian Hollow, where even the proxy's eyes couldn't pierce the darkness. I was born in the darkness. Holy unrendered NPC. The military's operation has started. Here to provide cover for the Overseer's ritual. Every action leads us closer to meeting our Lord. Everything for the Creator, Lady Sarah. But the Defense Force has overwhelming numbers, and we've taken heavy losses lately. With what little strength we have left, we don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Fortunately, the Defense Force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. As long as the Overseer completes the ritual, then we've already won. May the Creator refine you. May the Creator refine me. She kinda was glitching out over. Sarah was kinda glitching out. May the Creator refine me. The Obsidian Division has temporarily taken over the Seagaze Road as our base of operations. This will be our staging area for the upcoming mission. But there seems to be way more people at the base today. Probably some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyway, let's report back to Isolde first. The music change kind of messed me up. I was like, what the heck is this music? Yo, this is a small detail, but I like how the model actually turns to you when you talk to them. Like before they didn't turn at all. Look at that. It didn't do that before. Wait, did they turn like all the way around? Oh no, only like. Okay, even for a trigger, yeah, she turns her head to us.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. OBOL squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltist lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
How have you not seen it?
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltus scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltus base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with OBOL? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
Nope. Actually, she has been giving me a lot of shit.
I'll have to think about that. I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
I can't believe the tail is Tsundere.
Whew. I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy?
It's not dishonorable.
Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect
Bro,
New
you
Eridan.
really don't know what I'd be doing in the cut, bro.
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
Well, I haven't seen that in the stories, so...
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows.
I was born in the darkness.
And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
You...
Bro, I'm spitting facts.
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me later?
Okay.
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
Alright. Adjutant, sir. The Major General's guest has arrived. Please follow me, you two. The Major General's tent is just beyond this tunnel. You follow the adjutant's lead and head with Isolde into the Major General's tent on the other side of the tunnel.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Colonel Isolde, I heard that, OBOL squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Waifei Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
I don't trust this guy, man. What?
Yes, sir.
Why is he looking like that, bro?
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Waifei Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Bell.
Hello.
Welcome to Waifei Peninsula, Ambassador Bell.
I've been in Waifei Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Ah, Yunque Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower.
Yeah, what about it?
Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
Bell was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Bro, I don't like how you addressed me just now.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy.
Bro, I'm not enough?
And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Bell is only here to assist OBOL Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Waifei Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome.
Okay, well, you were talking shit like a minute ago. I don't like you.
Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. So I'm afraid I can't escort Bell to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Bell's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Major General, the Mayor and Yunque Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yeah, I don't...
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Waifei Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
I'm really sorry, Belle. You came here to help, and this is how you're treated. Life in the military comes with its fair share of rules and restrictions. Major General Lawrence was a decorated officer during the fall of the old capital 11 years ago, and was promoted to a general after its fall. Over the years, he's been known for his rather overbearing conduct. It'd be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him has definitely given me a lot of opportunities and access, allowing me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. The truth behind it? To be exact, the cause behind my squad's failure back then. Magus has always been concerned about it. I'm getting off track, but the point is, you can count on us. Whether it's OBOL Squad or any Obsidian Division soldier, we'll give everything to protect you. After briefing you on the military operation, Isolde takes her leave. Talk about rude. Are all the Defense Force generals this unpleasant? Restrictions are going out and contacting the outside world? I might as well be a prisoner. But if we're just heading down to Suiban Temple for a quick break, they shouldn't stop us, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh?
Get that squad, bro. Sorry, orders from above. You're not allowed to leave. Are you fucking kidding me? Wait, argue with facts and logic, threaten in a harsh and intimidating tone. Facts and logic. I want to see Belle. I don't hear the dialogue. I don't know who you are, but there's no argument to be had. Orders are orders. Threaten again. Threaten again. The argument draws the attention of several nearby soldiers.
Huh?
You okay there, Belle? Comrade Belle is a special envoy sent by the mayor. Show some respect. The mighty Miss Belle got taken down. Wait. The mighty Miss Belle got taken down a notch. I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. I understand where this soldier is coming from. I hope you understand, Crimson Gloom. Withdraw. No, withdraw with head held high. He's like, I'm just doing my job, man. Bro, why am I stuck here? I should be able to go wherever I want.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
With you already calling me the villain, I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Isolde explains the Major General's orders to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications? What does that mean?
It means we've got your precious faith and locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just so...
That's terrible!
What? Wait, what?
That's just so...
What a shame. I never thought the legendary Proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary Proxy Phaethon was caught by OBOL Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary Proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't worry. OBOL Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the Proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the Proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
Bro, what? I don't agree with this. There's no point in fighting it. So you allow a soldier to fasten the tracker, more like an electronic shackle to your ankle. I'm literally a prisoner right now. Thanks to the Defense Force signal jamming, the only wireless frequencies still functioning in Wi-Fi Peninsula are military ones. For now, at least. You say farewell to the friends anxiously awaiting your replies on Nah.
My apologies, Proxy.
Can Fairy, like, help me out or something?
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
Yeah, you're a better man than me, Belle. I would have tried to
show such resolve, Proxy.
I would have tried to escape, bro.
Don't worry. I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
Oh, it is the military. It is a military. Never mind.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, he's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
With comms and our movement restricted, things are definitely tricky. Luckily, I can still reach out to Wise and Fairy through the HDD without the Defense Force noticing. Oh, okay. Actually, we're Gucci then. Right. As I'm thinking about this, Proxy, don't look so down. It's time for OBOL's regular equipment maintenance. Come join us. Is that okay? Do you agree, Captain Magus? Making sure our tech folks have reliable gear is crucial, so if you want to drop by, Proxy, go right ahead. I don't have any equipment on me. Really? I mean, I couldn't detect any gear on the Proxy, but I can't shake this strange feeling. Like the Proxy has some sort of device that feels oddly familiar. Don't worry, Proxy. C can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. It's just a routine maintenance check. Come on, Proxy. Stop being so wishy-washy. OBOL squad is all here. Alright, time to start today's routine maintenance. Inspector on duty, squad member Seed. First up is for inspection, Mercury. Mercury here. Let me take a look and see if this little Colby's got anything wrong with it. I always get nervous when Seed does my checkup. The antenna on the comms module seems a bit worn out. Gotta remember to get those parts replaced. If Colby can't hear me on the radio during the operation, I'm gonna kick your butt. Hey. Next up is Trigger Sniper Rifle. I'm counting on you again, Seed. I only need one look to tell your weapons in flawless shape, just like always, Trigger. A sniper's weapon is their soul on the battlefield, after all. Boring. Now it's Orphe and Captain Magus' turn. Let's get this straight. You're not laying a finger on me. Calm down, Captain. Quit swinging around my tail. Your exoskeleton is in good shape overall, Orphe, but your tail shows way more wear. No doubt due to the captain's reckless fighting style. The captain gives it her all in combat. I'll try to stay in sync with Orphe's movements. As for Captain Magus, you're using that nitro fuel oil again, aren't you? Seed can't stand the smell of pouring out of your gun barrel. Whoa, are you seriously attacking your captain's dental hygiene? And finally, it's your turn, Proxy. Where should I start? Seed stares straight into the proxy's eyes. Impossible as it seems, it almost feels like she could see right through the HDD. But that can't be possible, right? Change the subject. Your eyes are crystal clear, Proxy. All systems good. Inspection complete. You were just looking for an excuse to stare right into the Proxy's eyes. Now that everyone's finished their equipment checks, you're dismissed. Get some rest and make sure your gear is serviced at the armory. Hey Proxy, don't forget to look after your eyes too. You confirm that the military really is restricting your freedom of movement with OBOL Squad. You then return to the tent to rest. Tent offers some cover from the soldiers' gazes, and re-establishing the connection with the HDD brings a small sense of relief.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
Fairy, you really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as your sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
Alright, you two, enough arguing. I'm just the pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Save your useless sympathy, first assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Oh, nice. Fairies really like that.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Which means Bell can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the Hollow. I needed to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the Defense Force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your Master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the Hollow to me and OBOL Squad, just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Bell.
The bed beneath you feels so foreign, you hardly rest well that night. But as with all things, it eventually passes. A commotion rises from the outpost beyond the tent. That's Orphe and Seed's voices. Let's go check out what's happening. What the fuck is happening? Oh. What is happening? Is this the little one you brought back from the Hollow? Yes, Captain. The Bangbu squad seems to have been attacked. I received the Bangbu's distress signal and rushed over. What about the soldiers in that squad? They were all lying there covered in blood. I mean, the not breathing kind of lying there. Let's pay our respects. This Bangbu probably recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy, but it's badly damaged. Do we have any technicians at base? I'm a technician. Proxy, you know how to fix a Bangbu? Please help this little guy. I'll leave it to you, Proxy. Okay, so we like do a little bit of this, then do a little bit of that, but then also that, and then also this. There you go. The video footage is restored and images from the inside the Hollow stream out through the Bangbu's data port.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma! Why are they
He said, "Oh shit, alright." Okay, it should be back now. I don't know what happened with my OBS. Probably should have just reset OBS instead of stopping the stream. Alright, as soon as I start eating chips, this happens. What the heck? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna continue. Sorry. These chips is busting.
Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
OBOL squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared. We aren't as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please don't betray the trust the people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, OBOL never fails a mission.
Okay, so before sorry, stream was cut off. Somehow I think the higher General Lazar, I forgot his name. It's like against us somehow, I think, and these Exaltists know about our plan, so now we're just gonna say fuck it. We're gonna invade them early. I think that's the long story short. This operation has two main objectives. First, to gather intel on the miasma soldiers. Second, to eliminate key Exaltist bases. Get ready to move out. In a surprise attack, every second counts. OBOL squad, move out.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target's stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltists' main base.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior.
Hello, Frosty
and a
Pink.
commanding officer.
I'm doing good. How are you?
In fact, OBOL squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance.
I'm just chilling, playing ZZZ.
If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
I understand. So please believe me, when I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
It's good. It's good. I like the story so far.
The Defense Force people are here.
Yeah. Who goes there?
Who go there?
Thugs blocking the way to the Creator.
We.
The Creator will not forgive you. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our master's return.
Oh, I'm getting beat up.
Adjusting for wind.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
I'll pierce right through. I'll pierce right through.
Let's pulverize them.
I love that attack so much. Encrypted documents detect on this device accessing. Answering the Overseer's call, wrongfully killed soldiers rise from the underworld, cloaked in flames of vengeance. As for why the Defense Force soldiers would fight for us, the Overseer was rather vague. Perhaps they too were blessed with witnessing the Creator's true form in the underworld. The files stored in this device are incomplete. The remaining intelligence needs to be obtained somewhere. Wrongfully killed soldiers, but those ones emerging from the miasma were wearing 11-year-old uniforms, and they died protecting the new Eridu. Frosty, thanks for following me. So I play on console, but stream through an old laptop. The setup is jank. In other games, not really right now. I just play like Zenless and Honkai whenever I have the chance. The approaching footsteps have everyone on guard, but then what they see is the sight of allied uniforms.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from OBOL squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltus to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right, and we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltist's attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly.
We got played.
Apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltist's main base.
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important? I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed-up old dog like you.
Oh, talking that shit.
The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to...
Yeah, Frosty, sure. I don't consider myself like a streamer though, cause I kind of just like I just do this whenever, like for fun. But yeah, if you have like a link, I guess yeah, send it.
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Hey, are you threatening me?
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me. Has the Exaltist's base been completely cleared?
Yeah, here. I'll type in the chat for you.
Several creatures took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Bunch of fools. They can't even handle something this simple properly. OBOL soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. OBOL, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Oh my gosh, my game just crashed. That's insane. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, thanks Frosty. I'll look at it after I end my stream.
The Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
Attention! Second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up.
Oh, that view, Jesus Christ.
You've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Tech. Hopefully we can still find some useful documents and materials.
Nice. Encrypted documents detected on this device. Accessing. We may be working with Porcelainics, but they aren't exactly saints. They'd sacrifice everything for profit. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city. The truth is, the file ends here without warning. There's a record of the hardware being moved, but the missing data cannot be retrieved. Damn it, of all places, the data had to be missing at the most crucial part. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city. Just what have these Exaltists learned? It's nothing but a distraction they planted on purpose to mislead us. Still, it's clear that the Exaltist remnants were spooked by the Major General's unit acting so recklessly. That's why they moved the key data early. Guess we have no choice but to press on.
Elite targets have appeared.
What are my other hobbies?
Just the kind of fight OBOL squad's been waiting for.
That's a good question. I can't think. Oh, I guess sports, other than gaming. But it's really just gaming and anime, I'd say.
Oops, I can't really control my strength.
That attack is crazy.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow.
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename OBOL, wasn't it?
I'd say my favorite anime is the first one I ever watched, which is SAO. But that's a very, like, everyone either hates it or loves it, but it gets a lot more hate. But yeah, SAO is my favorite anime because it's the first one I ever
You arrived
watched.
even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said. You're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
I know this guy.
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelainics Safety Inspection Reception Banquet.
I don't remember this guy.
Reception banquet. For a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much.
What's up,
I
Frosty?
feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
Escorted by the troops, Lorenz and Lucro withdraw from the stronghold.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. One of Porcelumex's executives previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well.
I've been getting messages saying to upgrade, you know, all my stream stuff, but like I'm too lazy to. But sure, yeah, if you have stuff, if you have me on Discord, I could look at it. But right now, like, I don't feel like updating anything because I don't take this streaming stuff seriously. But thank you for the offer, you know.
And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the Defense Force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness, Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time.
Yeah, no worries, Frosty. I got you, though. I got you. I'll definitely see your work.
They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, OBOL's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Somewhere in the Lemnian Hollow, illuminated by flickering candlelight. Grand Overseer, the Defense Force took the bait just as planned, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They've wasted enough time in meaningless distractions, and that foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore, though the price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides, the troops you brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fighting soldiers. It's cruel, really. Still, if it's for the right cause, then even you and I must be willing to give our lives. Absolutely, if that greater purpose is an audience with the Creator. I know you have other intentions, but you'll still open the path to the Creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wandered in confusion along this path more than once, but the whispers I heard were true, without a doubt. Once I've achieved my goal, I'll open the path to the Creator for you. Which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But Phaethon is with the Defense Force right now. And that one's a real handful, not the type to let things go easily. And that elite squad of theirs has a serious thorn in our side. I've noticed that youngster may be unexpected variable, but I've already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to. Your arrangements are reasonable. May the Creator refine us. Her model keeps, like, glitching out whenever she appears. Cheers and laughter echo through the military camp, which has been so quiet the past few days.
Huh?
Why is the Defense Force so lively? What's going on? Let's ask around and see what the soldiers know. I think this is a good stopping point. I have to do some IRL stuff, you know what I'm saying? But pretty good stopping point. I might continue tomorrow around the same time in the morning to finish this. I think we're like almost at the end of the story already, so. Okay, so I lied. Apparently I have to finish this section before I could like do my dailies on the game, so I'm gonna finish this section real quick and then I'm end stream. As soon as I hopped off, I was like, wait, I can't do my dailies right now. So we're gonna finish this bit of the story and then hop off.
Everyone, the Exaltis, the threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault.
Oh, this is gonna be so annoying to splice out in a VOD. Okay.
Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before. Give it up for yourselves, soldiers. Cheer for victory.
Oh yeah, and I like before like this cutscene, I was talking to the NPCs and everyone, and they were like basically saying that the Exaltis were basically wiped out when that is not true. There are still Exaltis that need to be dealt with, but the military squad thinks that the job's done, and they are dummies.
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
I hate to be that girl, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
I say Orphe looks really cute in this picture.
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exaltist leaders are still on the loose. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltists will still be a threat until they're taken out. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Ishu and Shifu, and the Exaltists suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Ishvan, High Preceptor of Yunquai Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently, and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I'm sorry if you're hearing me munching on chips. I'm just putting that out there.
I understand. OBOL Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
But as faith, and I have no right to stop moving forward. Excuse me, Miss Special Envoy. The Colonel asked me to pass on a message. Some bigwig from TOPS is here to see you. From TOPS? Don't ask me about specifics. You'll just have to go see for yourself. Alright. Who is the... Is it Damien? Yep. You meet with Damien after dark and fill him in on what Lucro's doing.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements. Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltis stock of Porcelum, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need. Proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in TOPS any longer. And the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunquei Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Now he's playing the sympathy card. I'm not gonna lie. I can't forget about what you did to Alice, bro. I get it, like, you made amends at the end, but the way you treated her in the beginning?
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunquei Summit for assistance either. But if it's just to keep you safe...
It's alright. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
What the fuck?
Hiya! I'm the savior he was talking about.
I forgot about her. I forgot she was a character in this arc.
It's funny. Most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from TOPS, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
The what?
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within TOPS? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations. Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if the company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch. This time, Porcelumix has clearly stepped out of line.
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster. Even so, Having regulators like you is probably a key reason TOPS has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Although he isn't really a friend, I do sort of get Damien's style. He's determined to survive this brutal game. But he's also someone who never crosses the line.
For the most part, yeah.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Miss Bell.
Miss Zhao, the Krampus member, turns and walks off with Damien in tow. She may have been small in stature, but her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the disheveled Damien beside her. It's getting late. Let's head back to the tent and get some rest. Bro, I need this part to end so I can hop off. Proxy. Proxy. It's not time to sleep yet. I came all this way with squad member C to invite you to our special nighttime opera. What? Nighttime op? Follow us and you'll see, Proxy. Shh. Move quietly and stay slow. Or stay low. Just like a sniper. Seed and Trigger quietly creep up behind Orphe and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphe!
Let me just,
Soldier Orphe! Soldier Orphe!
Sorry.
You two again? Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
You've got it all wrong, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Excuse me. First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Oh. Then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
Alright. I'll take the
Special
blame.
mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips?
In the sea breeze of Wife Peninsula, you team up with OBOL squad to finish off the lemon-flavored chips. As night deepens, Seed and Trigger, who ambushed Orphe, return to the squad's camp. Just as you're about to leave, Orphe calls out to you.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Nice.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust that you know the captain, Orphe. Otherwise, why would you trust her so much? Come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, The captain is more than that. Can I trust you, Proxy?
Like I said, just like you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me, if Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant. That legendary soldier's military codename was Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that
What's up
remains
with
now is a backup of her consciousness.
all the cloning in the
What
military?
you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing? Or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met OBOL Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special, you're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy OBOL Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a Proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
Man, this shit got deep. Why is everyone a clone? You got Ambi, you got Orphe. Everyone has a sad backstory except for Shu Yuan. After a brief signal disruption, communication with the HDD is reestablished.
Barry, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with OBOL Squad and take them out in one strike.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so OBOL Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Ishu and Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages.
I like that.
Just say, Junior Bell needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Ishu and Shifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. Come rescue her immediately. P.S. Keep a low profile and avoid any clashes with the defense force.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a bit?
This concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. A little exaggeration won't hurt, right?
All we can do now is pray that Yunque Summit sends help soon.
Let's go!
Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the hall.
Yunque, back
while
up!
Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Just as you're about to fall asleep, that familiar chirping breaks your peaceful slumber again. Is that Shifu's Qingming bird? Chirp, chirp, chirp. Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely you don't feel afraid. When you come to your senses, you're already being carried high up in the air by bird talons. Your body feels weightless, like a feather drifting in the air. Air one moment, then heavy like a stone sinking in a lake the next. By the time you came back to your senses, you've already arrived.
I think I just had a dream.
My disciple.
Oops, I didn't mean to skip
Fufu
that.
told me poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent.
Dude, that was easy as fuck.
And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Bell's brother!
By the way, I'm here too.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Bell just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Hold on. Let me cook.
Did Ishu and Shifu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Bell! What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
You lay out the intel calculated by Fairy, along with all accompanying suspects and speculations for everyone.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the defense force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Bell get some proper rest first.
Can I? No, please. Please, bro. I just need to do my dailies. Belle's had to endure more than her share on this job. Senior sister is the best. A proxy without their seniors. A senior sister is nothing. Those damn soldiers, how dare they lock up my junior? You've still got your senior sister waiting for you up on the mountain. Can't have you getting kidnapped before you see her. I keep having these unsettling dreams lately, like something bad is about to happen. Whenever I'm on missions in miasma-dense areas, I always hear these whispers. I'm a bit worried about you, and about your senior sister. My sister. Sister. It's not corruption systems, is it, senior? Have the recent missions been too much? If so, let me help share the load. Don't worry so much. The sky could fall, and Shifu would be able to handle it. We'll be okay. You're right. We still got Shifu. Alright, Ishuan. Explain to Shifu in detail about the obscura found in Wi-Fi Peninsula and the potential Exaltus bases hidden in the hollow. The lives of Wi-Fi Peninsula citizens are at stake. It can't be taken lightly. If the Defense Force refuses to step in, then Yunkai Summit will have no choice but to break the rules of engagement and take action. But now that there are threats both inside and outside the hollow, and with so few disciples left at Suibin Temple, we might need some reinforcements. Before Ishuan could finish speaking, an angry shout from outside cuts her off.
Hand over the proxy!
Oh shit. The poor temple gate couldn't withstand the force of the uninvited guests. It creaked open and let them into the courtyard.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force.
Guys, we need to team up, okay? We can't be fighting.
Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
Seed Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula as support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
High Preceptor Ishuan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Bathan, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Ooh, and ooh. Here we are.
Listen, you two, there's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunkai Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunkai Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
Yep. Once again, you lay out current intel and situation for both parties.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the hollow?
Here.
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunkai Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Belle, I just received an alert from Fairy.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow. Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
The Zenless limit? Say that again.
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the hollow might just go boom.
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist's rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus, you actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
Then let's move out. OBOL Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
I love the goalpost moving. I love it.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquay Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of OBOL Squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning.
It's always in the morning, never at night.
All members of the OBOL Squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Okay, finally, I can do my dailies. All right, now I will hop off. Yeah, thanks for tuning in stream if you tuned in. And tomorrow we should, yeah, it looks like this is gonna be like the final stretch of the story. So yeah, tomorrow I will probably finish it. So yeah, thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye.